What's up guys, Nick South here with Active Water Sports. Today we're going to take an in-depth look at the all-new Malibu Boats M220. Let's take a look. All right, so where this boat sits in the lineup, this is built off the M Series hull. So it's a smaller version of the M240 that was super popular last year. Not a true pickle fork style bow like you're gonna see with the MXZ line. More of a hybrid type of bow setup. Super deep, a lot of freeboard, 6,200 pounds dry weight, room for 15 of your friends, amazing wakes and waves. Let's dive into this thing. All right, so sitting in the back of this 22.5-foot M220, I'm in the comfortable rear-facing seats here with the storage tubs. We got a pop-up ski pylon, locks into place. Also have our Transom remote to tune our stereo from the rear. This boat is equipped with the optional flip-down swim step. Makes it real easy to pull the little lever out and sink that down in. So now you got a real easy step, you know, for getting in and out of the boat, for pets or people that have a tough time kind of getting in and out. So as we make our way from the transom of the boat into the cockpit, as you notice, you have a nice wide, clean walk-through to get in and out of the boat without stomping on your rear sun pad. We have an optional filler cushion that goes in here as well. We lift these up. We have our traditional L-shaped saddle ballast tanks with the plug-and-play bags on top. On both sides, and then we also have our deep pizza tray storage compartment over the engine. Makes it easy to store ropes and vests and things like that in there. Super easy access for that. And let's keep moving. Moving our way into the rear lounge of the boat. Just want to highlight a couple of key features you'll see in this M220. We've got cup holders, USB charging outlets. We have our trash can access hatch here, a couple of other phone holders, over the top hinges on your cushions. Makes it real easy to access your cooler and trash can right from this location. One thing also worth noting in the M Series, especially this M220, a lot of freeboard, which means a lot more storage. So more room to pack surfboards, wakeboards, all your gear for a good day on the water. All right, an option on this boat is going to be the Malibu Wakeview bench seat with the integrated table. For those of you who haven't seen this seat yet, I'm just going to showcase kind of what it can do real quick. So slide it forward, kind of shrink up the cockpit area of the boat if you have a smaller crew, you're just out for an evening cruise. But if you want to watch what's going on behind the boat, slide forward, flip it around. So now we've got Wakeview seating for what's going on behind the boat. Now when it's time to just kind of relax, chill, have some lunch, have some drinks, as mentioned before, flip it into our table and it easily slides back into place, and now I have a nice spot to kind of have some lunch and have some drinks, kind of enhance my experience on the water. All right, so in addition to the Wakeview bench seat, if you got a couple other people in the boat that want to keep an eye on what's going on behind, you've got flip up bench seats on both sides. So what I can do, lock that guy in, lock that in. Now I have a nice smooth Wakeview bench seat fully going across the width of the boat for the action going on behind. All right guys, so hidden under the Wakeview bench seat with the table, we have two cup holders. So when you slide the seat forward, you've got room to put a couple drinks as you're watching what's going on behind the boat. As we move our way up to the observer seat location, a couple things I want to highlight here is the new design glove box. So it's locking, has a little bit different design, wireless charging inside with USB in addition. We also have a good amount of storage in our observer compartment. So we've got our amps for the stereo tucked off to the side. We have a built-in battery charger. Just plug an extension cord right into it, and a good amount of storage for, again, surfboards, wakeboards, any gear you're trying to get out of the boat to make the boat, you know, nice and clean, safe day on the water for you. All right, so right under the observer seat, we have easy access to our battery switch. So I can flip it to 1 to 2. I can run both batteries at the same time. But the nice part about this is I don't have to get out of the driver's seat to access my battery switch to turn things on and off. All right, my favorite part on this new M220 is the redesigned helm. So what you're gonna see is your traditional 12-inch Viper screen, the smaller screen over here to the left where you're gonna control your stereo, your lighting controls. Your main screen again is gonna control ballast, surf gate, wakeboard, all of that kind of stuff. But what we really want to touch on is the ergonomics of this dash, kind of how it's been redone for the M series. So you have a nice upholstered pad here to rest your arm for the throttle. We got wireless charging, phone holder. We got our sport dash that's been redesigned, real ergonomically friendly to get the seat up and down, new power seat option. And then we also have some additional wireless charging and cup holders down below the throttle there. So really nice cockpit. Really well optioned up, makes it real easy just to operate this machine out on the water. So moving our way to the captain's seat, what we have here is our traditional standard captain's chair, the race car inspired seat. It's got a real upright, sporty look, really nice design. One thing you're gonna get on the M220 that you're not gonna see on the other Malibu Wakesetter lines is the diamond stitching. So it's got a real nice plush setup here. The diamond stitching makes it look really solid. Partnered with the cool feel interior, you really can't beat it. To the right of the driver, below the throttle, we have another wireless charging port with some additional cup holders and lighting. So if you need to get your phone out of the sun or something like that, you still want to maintain charge, you can kind of tuck it away just below the throttle out of the sun there. So super nice, real clean design, loving it. All right, so as we move our way from the cockpit up into the bow of the boat, Malibu does a great job of making this transition nice and smooth and easy. You got a nice step up with an upholstered cushion here. Remove that, you notice we have a drain. So if you're out surfing, you like to surf in a t-shirt, you can go ahead and pull it off, throw it in there. It'll drain out down into the bilge, and then when you're ready for your next set, you're all good and ready to go. So moving our way up into the bow, one thing I want to point out first, as you can see guys, we're not really in a true pickle fork style or traditional bow style. As you've seen on the MXZ, it's got a real wide pickle fork. The LSV is going to have that traditional. This is going to be more of like a hybrid style. Still plenty of room up here for 2-3 adults, multiple kids. Got the playpen style setup. A couple things worth noting as well. We've got phone holders, cup holders up here. In addition to our audio, got a good amount of storage, access hatch here, as well as another access hatch over here for our storage. Standard on the M220 is going to be your flip down armrests, so you can get real nice and comfy up in this big hybrid style bow. All right, it's no mystery that we all love good tunes out on the boat. So the M220, not going to fall short at all. We've got 8 interior speakers on our base stereo package, one 12-inch sub. We've elected to go with 2 sets of the Wet Sounds Rev 10 tower speakers partnered with the G5 tower. All right guys, so standard on the M220 for towers is going to be the all-new G5, redesigned for 2021. So far we're loving it. You can also upgrade to the G10 power tower. But we've partnered the G5 obviously with the 2 sets of Rev 10s, plus the optional clamping board racks as well. So it just makes it super easy to get your boards in and out of the boat. All right, so here in Oregon, we all love sunshine. But for those of you who prefer shade over sun, we've got the redesigned, larger coverage Gen 2 Surf Bimini top. So great amount of coverage, super easy to install. You slide it forward, flip it back. No longer have to lean on the side of the tower to clip it in. It's right in front of you. Surf pockets have been re-engineered as well, kind of angled off to the side, so you can get your boards in and out super easy. Loving the new Bimini. All right guys, final thoughts sitting here in the all-new 2021 Malibu M220. Super pumped on this new boat. Tons of freeboard, great amount of storage. Wakes and waves are really good. We're going to show you kind of a quick little glimpse of that. Malibu engineering team, they crushed it on this boat. Active Water Sports, Malibu Axis, we're stoked on it. Come see us at the shop in Oregon City and we'll get you out on the water.